Prince Harry and Meghan Markle reportedly erupted in fury after being left off the guest list for the so-called $20 million wedding of the year, the lavish union of Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos and his new wife, Sanchez.
Today, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle furious after missing the $20 million wedding of the year between the Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and his wife. We now know they are already married, Sanchez.
While Venice turned into a celebrity playground with Kardashians and Katy Perry popping in for champagne and selfies, the Sussexes were glaringly absent. And no, it wasn't the pizza delivery guy.
I can't see what this is about. Where the fuck is everyone?
Just a few years ago, they'd have been front and center at such an A-list event. Now, their invites vanish somewhere between Montecito and public opinion. Royal biographer Angela Levin reveals Meghan is very, very angry about the snub.
I think she's very, very angry, so I've been told. And because Sanchez, bride-to-be, oh no, she's already married. They married a month ago, but the service won't happen, but all the rest of the jollity will. And she quite liked Meghan. She thought she was very nice.
Not surprisingly, after all, Meghan loves a red carpet as much as a royal title. Sources say Sanchez once thought Meghan was very nice, but those days are long gone. Now, plenty see through Meghan's Duchess act, especially after her global grievance tour and rocky relationship with the royal family.
His biographer has been following these events quite closely. Angela, I mean, look, this wedding is very gauche, isn't it? And of course, it really has divided the divided the feelings of the world. But what do you know about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in terms of their...
Team Sussex tried the classic excuse that they were too busy. Translation, not invited, and phones are silent. Bezos and Lauren don't want Meghan's attention-hogging drama to overshadow their golden day. After all, no one wants their billionaire brand dragged down by the Markle mess, even on a gondola with gold-plated champagne. In Venice, Jeff Bezos and Sanchez arrived in style by helicopter and mega yacht, while protests simmered over the city, turning into a billionaire playground. Celebrities like Obama, Oprah, and Orlando Bloom attended, but Meghan Markle was notably absent. Royal commentators joked that Meghan's attention-grabbing antics would have stolen the show, even with Leonardo DiCaprio there. The real sting? Meghan missed the very A-list party she once dreamed of joining, now relegated to gossip columns, snubbed invites, and Spotify scandals far from the glitz she craved.
But this is what's going to be so difficult for Meghan, though, because this was the gang she wanted to be part of, because it's not just Oprah Winfrey, Angela, but it's also Gayle King. And remember, they were the two people who were probably the closest to Meghan Markle.
Once Hollywood royalty in her mind, Meghan Markle's star has dimmed. No rockets, yachts, or Bezos parties for her anymore. She pushed too hard and burned bridges, losing favor with elites like Sanchez. The PR stunts don't work. Sales and interest have tanked. Hollywood's reinvention game left her untrustworthy and exiled from the A-list, now the awkward guest who gets cropped out. Insiders like Kevin O'Sullivan say the Bezos guest list shows true A-listers, empire builders, not Meghan's fading brand. Her flashy past is over. She's become a cautionary tale in the world of fame and fortune. Harry's drifting between unemployed and what's your job, bro?
お前が勝ってんの見たことねえよ。仕事はどうした？うっぜえな。人を無職みたいに言いやがって。無職だろ。
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Meghan's chasing podcast deals and Netflix projects, but nothing sticks. It's all flailing, not entrepreneurship.
Failure! Failure! You're still a failure! Failure! I can smell the failure! Failure!
Failure!
Oprah and Gayle might send holiday cards, but no beach tags for Meghan. While billion-dollar bosses attend lavish weddings, Meghan's stuck, rage-liking photos alone in Montecito. Usually she scrambles for attention with charity visits or stage strolls, but this time, silence. Even her PR team has ghosted her. The punchline? Meghan's not just frozen out by the royals, Hollywood's leaving her behind too.
And remember when Jeff Bezos was choosing the most high-profile people in the world to send up to space in that mission, which Sánchez led, and it featured, of course, Katy Perry and Gayle King. Not Meghan. Wasn't us.
The same glamorous crowd Meghan once chased, the red carpet warriors, diva influencers, woketopia elites, have slammed the door in her face. No politeness required. The Bezos-Sanchez wedding was Hollywood's ultimate relevance coronation, A-list only. Katy Perry? In. Oprah and Gayle King? Obviously. Meghan? Not even close.
You see, you really see now she's out of things, and it's her own fault because she's taking it too far, and people can see through her. People saw through her for quite a long time, but they want to be polite and they didn't want to do very much.
Why? Because Meghan's no longer a misunderstood duchess, but a liability-level drama magnet. She stirs chaos, then cries over it. Once counting on this crowd to replace royal family ties, Meghan now finds even scandal-loving Hollywood saying, no thanks. The royal in-laws aren't the only ones turning their backs.
But now, the nastiness and the lies when she talks to people are just extraordinary. And so they just don't, it's very easy to drop someone you sort of know, isn't it? It's not a great friend, but she would have been in the class, but not now.
The irony, the same royals Meghan tried to burn down are thriving, hosting elegant events at Buckingham Palace. King Charles recently held a gathering, no Meghan invited, of course. The royal family's unbothered attitude turned into trolling. Reality stars Jamie Lang and Sophie Habu showed up and mocked Meghan's infamous baby bump twerk on camera inside the palace. Instead of legal threats, King Charles's official Instagram replied with a wink emoji and "We see you." Royal shade at its finest. No drama, just a subtle burn that probably had Meghan screaming into a pillow in Montecito. This is next-level humiliation for Meghan. Not only was she left off the Bezos wedding list, but she's been replaced by those she once thought inferior and mocked by the very royal family she aimed to dismantle.
And I think just as you see that all the things that she's buying and selling and pretending that she's got them when someone else did them, all this is nonsense now. Nobody wants to buy it. The numbers who are interested have gone right through the floor. And that's because you can't trust her, and she's a liar.
She's no longer part of the drama. She's the joke. Probably blaming Harry, yelling, "Why aren't you a billionaire like Bezos?" But the fatigue is hers alone. Now Meghan faces a choice. Another PR stunt, a third unwanted podcast, or retreat, blaming the media. Her celebrity glow-up backfired, with King Charles even dropping a royal wink emoji mocking her infamous moon bump.
Would like to take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Oh, you wanna choke? Gun smoke. Biggie smoke the layer, the rap slayer, the hooker layer, motherfucker say it.
Jamie Lang and Sophie Habu's cheeky twerk on Buckingham Palace stairs was pure trolling, mocking Meghan's baby bump dance on sacred royal turf. Instead of outrage, Charles's Instagram replied with a casual saying, "We see you, Meghan. Game over." Meghan might have felt briefly noticed, but it was ridicule, not support. Then there's the infamous moon bump saga, fueling endless internet theories. Instead of ignoring it, Meghan unleashed Christopher Boozy, her self-styled troll slayer, who stormed into Newsweek to claim
that people who talk about the fake pregnancies are making Meghan Markle's life a nightmare. Now, you say she must be desperate to bring Christopher Boozy in.
Why would you bring someone like him? Let me just read some of the things he's now said. Now he's employed by her.
Christopher Boozy, Meghan's unlikely defender. More Twitter pest than PR pro. Instead of lawyers, she's relying on Boozy to fight moon bump rumors that supposedly torment her in her $14 million Montecito home. The royals didn't start the fire, they just dropped a spicy Instagram emoji and walked away. Meanwhile, Meghan's sending Boozy in like a knight charging Mordor. Palace aides got a wrist slap for the emoji stunt. Trolling's not their habit. Now Meghan's spiraling with no PR help, no Hollywood friends, only Boozy the keyboard warrior spinning a tale of sustained cruelty, racism, and royal villainy. Appalling? Absolutely. Boozy, Meghan's defender, starred in a vile 2022 Netflix doc, attacking journalists and inventing baseless Nazi conspiracies. He's insulted Prince William as a balding muppet, mocked Kate Middleton's health, even called her cancer diagnosis fake propaganda, later apologizing but doubling down on cover-up claims.
His researching is just pathetic.
Totally.
Because if he did, he would have found out that. But this is more important than me. He called Prince William a balding muppet. He called the Princess of Wales was aging as fast as a banana. He called the couples that they were like Harry's aunt and uncle.
Sadly.
With all her resources, she chose Boozy. Every rant drags her down further. Who trusts a spokesperson who openly hates the royals? Meanwhile, questioning Meghan's pregnancy isn't trolling, despite Boozy's claim that bouncing around heavily pregnant proves she wasn't in pain. Desperation much?
You've got to be right at the bottom and desperate if you want some ghastly human being to do that for you. I mean, there's nobody else, is there? She hasn't obviously got the staff to do that. That's fascinating. She's gone back to a man who actually hates the royal family.
Bottom line, Boozy's defense is a bizarre mix of conspiracy, insults, and unhinged rants, making Meghan look more desperate than ever. And if you thought the moon bump saga was over, nope, it's just getting messier.
The more he speaks on her behalf, the worse people think of her, because it is such a terrible thing to say, to talk about the royal family like that. Who does he think he is? I mean, how dare he? How dare he talk like that to me? But much more, how dare he talk like that to the royal family?
Let's be real, Meghan claiming she was in terrible pain during pregnancy is laughable. She was bending, bouncing, and glowing like she was in a maternity yoga ad, not bedridden with discomfort. Meanwhile, Kate quietly handled her health issues, skipping royal ascot but bouncing back strong, meeting Melinda French Gates and resuming her duties like a true royal. That's grace. And the billionaire elites? They've shifted. They're now backing William and Kate, not the fame-chasing Sussexes. Why? Because real influence comes from service, not self-promotion. Meghan plays the me game. The royals play the legacy game, and that's why she's losing.